Peace, y'all. I'm Brother Demarcus,
Brother Khalif.
Brother Khalif. Back at it again. Back at it again. You know, um, we about to go in today, and today we're gonna talk about men not being in their emotions, or just knowing when to be and when not to be. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has a study guide, rising above the emotions into the thinking of God, rising above your emotions into the thinking of God. We want to go into a few things about this and talking about how you have to sometimes leave your emotions at the door, adapt some standards and some in different things in your life to help you get to the next level. I'm gonna let Khalif go ahead and break it down, man. What you think about that, man? What you think?
Um, Rising above emotions. That's a that's a tough because that's a tough because emotions control you, and
Mm.
you know it. It's the better things in life and the worst things in life, all emotional. But what we're trying to do is pause that because in the art of war, it say he who angers you controls you.
Mm.
So you don't want nobody to be able to manipulate you just because they pressing on your emotions, whether it's good emotions or bad. So basically, logic. Can you stay logical when the emotions run high?
Man, that
And
is a question right there.
and you think you can till it's, I feel like female energy or pain.
Yeah.
Because when the fire there, nobody like to be in hot. Everybody's sweating the hot seat. Everybody's sweating the hot seat, and you be like, no, that's not gonna be me. I'm a stand tall. I'm a, like, and just like everybody else,
Mm.
crumble,
Yeah.
crumble. It's like it's like Neo in the
Yeah.
Matrix. You jump across every you think you're the man. You try to jump across the chasm.
Yeah.
You run and jump and you fall. And the cool thing about this is mostly everybody falls on their first time jumping.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
So when so
It's definitely something that needs to be practiced, like where
yes.
rising above emotions to the thinking God, because it's not, no person is completely void of emotions. That's why I said, that's why I believe the title is even rising above your emotions to the thinking of God, because it's like, it's not, this, it's not, don't have emotions. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know that the minister, when he went in on the study guide, he had mentioned, Jesus. And he was talking about how Jesus was on the cross and he was crying out to God. But see, the thinking of God is he understood how far he understood who Jesus could be. So he stood there and said, go ahead, son, you can take it. You know what I'm saying? Because you about to go to a whole nother level after this. But just saying that part to say, sometimes we can't see it while we on that cross. We nailed on the cross, being strapped down, screaming, yelling. You know what I'm saying? But we don't see the other side of that, which God can see it. But we do have the capability to start seeing and understanding, past that, you know, regular level of just, of what we just see. Because if what I'm trying to say is, if we have true wisdom and understanding, after a while of developing that, you get the stuff start happening. Like stuff happened to me now that I'm 30, I'm about to be 39. Stuff happened now that if it would happen when I was 19, I'd have been, oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, oh, it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe because of my prayers to Allah and being in the process and letting Allah use me that way, I believe that He allowed me to see and understand things better. Because I'm not going to say it's just because of age, because I also know people around my age who still panic at every little thing. So it's like you don't really, it's not necessarily an age thing. It's what Allah allowed you to be blessed with if you submit into the process of that. Um, but it was another thing I was going to mention about that while you was talking. A movie. Oh, I know what it was. You ever seen The Godfather?
No.
You never seen The Godfather? Ah, man,
All I know
man,
is they can make you offer. Can refuse. That's
you
the
gotta watch, man.
is that the
Man, we
Godfather?
gotta talk. Yeah, that's The
But
Godfather.
but that's the only thing I know about. I,
Man, what?
I mean,
I hear the minister talk about The Godfather every once in a while, and I remember a brother breaking this down. But I'm gonna just say this one part, and you gotta watch The Godfather. It's so many things in that movie, but it's so much game in that movie, bro. But it was a gangster in that movie named Sonny. Anybody that watched it know who I'm talking about. And Sonny, he did not play. I don't want to. I'm about to give a spoiler. Do you mind, or you want me to talk about something else?
I'm probably not gonna watch the movie, and I heard his name Sonny from a Nas song, so like I
Yeah,
might.
you gotta still watch it, man. This is much more than even this. But Sonny, he was he was their dogs in the front yard. He was, Sonny was like the muscle. He was the crazy guy, but he was a part of the family. But he still was like everybody knew Sonny will snap, man. Sonny don't play.
You crash
Somebody,
out.
yeah, somebody could talk to Sonny the wrong way. He's gonna go crazy, whatever, right? So what they knew about that is
Oh,
they didn't
I
know
see where
how
you're
to
going.
get. Yeah, they didn't know how to get Sonny because he was the muscle, but then again, he was always around the family. So, but they knew he was the part that people was afraid of. People was afraid of Sonny. So they set him up where he got some news that wasn't even true, and he dropped everything he did. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it because they said that somebody was beating his sister. Somebody had told him, "Man, we just heard that your sister just got beat up." So he dropped everything, and his sister was getting beat up at some other point of the movie, but this time that didn't happen. They just knew that he crashed out like that. So he pulled up, and he was trying to, if I'm not mistaken, he was trying to get into this parking lot or something, so he can park his car, so he can go deal with it. And when he pulled up to the parking booth, the dude wasn't in there. He was looking around, and it's like he instantly knew, damn, they got him. They shot his car up so much, man. They just need to catch him alone. But I'm just saying that part to say that being that emotional, it never plays out well because that's how they get, that's how they'll get you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially if, somebody's just thinking more intelligently or a few steps ahead, they always try to play on your emotion part. Like, oh, let me see what he likes. What he like? What gets him going? What gets him turned up? Let me see. You know what I'm saying? And once somebody can see that, you know, once the enemy knows that, they got you, you know. So, but some of us is emotional about food. Some of us is emotional about, you know, uh different things in life, women and all kind of stuff that just drive your emotions. All of these stuff is important, food and women and stuff. But if it drives you, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's when the discipline comes in. And like I was just saying, we got to learn how to have a disciplined standard on ourselves. So we like, okay, well, I'll do this. I have a standard on myself so I can avoid, you know, going all out crazy and just submitting to every time I just feel like doing something. I just do what I feel like doing. You know what I'm saying?
How you calm down?
Hmm?
So how you calm down? We just doing like do breath work or count backwards from 10 to 0?
I think I think I know one thing that helps me is prayer, um, fasting.
Somebody making you mad, you just start praying?
Not see if somebody made you mad, I feel like it's too late.
Really? You just
Yeah,
crash out?
you should have already been able to deal with something like that.
Oh,
Like, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like I always say, I may be wrong, but I'm just saying, to me, if they already made me mad, it's too like if I don't already have something I do for being this mad. I have stuff that I do for certain situations because I might just roast somebody. You know what I'm saying? I might just ignore the person. It may not be that serious. But if I'm already at a point where, because you can't avoid just never ever being mad, but I'm past the point where if somebody accidentally shoved me, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not on, you know what I'm saying? But before you get to that point, you should already have been praying. You should already been fasting. You should already try to be on the higher level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? If you're not already there and somebody pushed you and you usually get mad, I'm gonna tell you don't trip, but your mind gonna tell you to do what you would have did. But to prepare for that situation, I could tell you what to do to prepare for that situation. To prepare for that situation, you wanna. I would say this. Matter of fact, I'll say to prepare for a situation like that. Think about it like this: did they do that on purpose? You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Or is it worth it? You know, something. But some stuff I can. I know I sound like I'm all over the place. Some stuff you just got to be mad about and go in. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff is just you got to do something. You get what I'm saying?
um, four agreements. One of the four agreements is it's a book called The Four Agreements. Um, don't take nothing personally. It's not about you anyway. But I think once that ego get poked, you know, I I practice knowing when I'm outside myself.
Mhm.
So if I'm yelling and screaming, I'm outside myself. I stop because I'm like, that's not me.
Right.
I ain't no crash out dummy.
Yeah.
But because you don't have to be that way. I'm more calculated.
Right.
So if I need to direct anger, one thing I always one of my pet peeves is misdirected anger. You
You
taking
don't like when people have that.
Yeah, because it's like if you taking stuff out on me
Mm.
that don't got nothing to do with me,
Mm.
I just think that's one of my pet peeves. Like let me do
Yeah.
something. I don't want like you sit there, you mad at your girl or something, you come at me tripping. I'm like, bro, it's like you mad at the wrong person.
Right.
You mad, you mad because you can't get paid more at work. Why you mad at me for?
Right.
So I really don't like misplaced anger. So I try
Yeah.
to always direct it at a source. Because
Mm.
especially we're having children, you got to make sure they don't get it.
Yeah.
And they just innocent and cool, but they sometimes they just be in the wrong place, the wrong time.
Right.
And you just gotta catch you when you outside of yourself, catch you outside yourself. Like come back,
Mhm.
apologize, and then mean that.
Right. That's real. Yeah, but what about if, okay, I'm gonna challenge you here. I'm gonna ask you a scenario. You at work, somebody mad at you. You know what I'm saying? So they cutting up on you and mad, and they be like, man, uh, I'm mad because my woman just, me and her been having a bad time. We've been arguing or whatever. So what would they just say that? But they lashing out on you. You know what I'm saying? So you ask them something, then they get to yelling. Like, mother, don't ask me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Then they be like, you know what? I've been going through with my lady. You know what I'm saying? So what would you do though?
I mean, it seems like I'm all for conflict resolution. So
Yeah.
it seems that the situation is already de-escalated. I wouldn't hype it back up.
Huh.
Um and especially that, he ready to talk. And I give him the game. And
Yeah.
after that, you can just take it or leave it.
That's a good response. That is a good, especially in that situation. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, what if it wasn't like, because I feel like some stuff is misdirect. A lot of stuff is misdirect anger, but sometimes people, it's like I feel like they know who to direct it to. Like you mad at that person, so you gonna come to me because you don't think you know what I'm saying. It's like I'm gonna do something about that.
Well, I'm a martial artist. So
Yeah,
if I fight, I'm trying to kill you. So I'm
yeah,
I'm I'm not just fighting to fight.
right. Okay, yeah,
So, because I got kids, I gotta make a home, and
mm,
I'm not about to pull no punches just so you can know what you're doing to kill me or not know what you're doing to kill me.
right.
And I'm not about to do that. And if you take it too easy on you, I'll tell your family, like, thank him. He really took it easy on me. But you
Yeah.
know, it's um it's this video game, Street Fighter, one of the characters is Akuma,
Mm.
and he say make every blow a killing blow because you don't know if it's gonna be your last. And I kind of take it that way because
Mm.
this if you if you ain't ready to fight, don't fight. Like
Right.
this ain't we ain't high school, we ain't scrapping by the lockers.
Right. I be feeling like, but see, one thing about me, I be feeling like nobody is really, but see, that might be my downfall. I feel like anybody that's tripping for no reason, they not really about that life. As soon as they hear me bark, they gonna run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just
So they ain't really about that life, man. What you gonna do, dog? You ain't
I
gonna do nothing to me.
I'm all for conflict resolution. Once de-escalated, because once then we both can walk away. If it get escalated again,
Yeah,
it's me or you, and I'm gonna always advocate for me.
right. No, I feel that.
Like
Yeah.
I
I
said, I
feel that.
don't like sometimes, like I said, we ain't in the schools, we ain't scrapping by the lockers,
Mm,
and to be past that,
right. Yeah, we
dude.
older now, so it's like, yeah, I gotta get home, dog.
Right. And is this worth dying over? Like
Yeah,
you really gotta like when you talk about people who can't handle their emotion, it's like people will like fight you and kill you because you scuff their shoe.
yeah.
Because you like think of how um so in also in martial arts they say things tightly wound easily unwind. So
Mm,
if you walk around tight and somebody poke you, you crash out because you holding it too tight.
yeah.
You gotta be loose.
Mm,
You gotta be loose. So a lot of times I'm just loose. Not that
yeah.
I'm like a punk or nothing. It's like it's not
No,
worth
I know. Yeah.
it's not worth it because Me and my coworkers, I don't know what was wrong with them, but I was like, we got around talking like with somebody. If somebody called you a nigga, if a white person called you a nigga, would you fight him? I'm like, nah, it's not worth it. It- uh, like I said, if I can walk away and
Yeah.
not have to kill nobody, that's a good day.
Would you roast them?
Um, again, I'm not going to escalate a situation. Um, but
Yeah.
because then you're gonna get to saying it again, and so like I don't want to give you like sometimes poking the bear make it
Yeah.
worse if you're not gonna kill it. Sometimes it's like
Right. Yeah.
so, and I'm not gonna be the one to make it worse sometimes. But like I said, it's like I just take a lit. I'm playful or whatever, but I just take that a little seriously, and the girl one of the coworkers, he got a white fiance or whatever. I'm like, would she if she call you a nigga, you'll be cool? She's like, well, I know we shouldn't mean it like that. I'm like, it depends. I'm like, it depends. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
You know, man, if they say gov but not ER, I'm like, y'all tripping, man.
Oh yeah, a lot of people on that now, man.
Y'all tripping.
I've actually seen this one dude at work, and I remember our supervisor. He kept saying "Yo, mama." He was a white man saying it to a black man, and then he was laughing with me like, "The Marcus, tell him we don't play about our mamas. We shouldn't say that." I was just thinking like if you don't, I don't know, like roast him the oblivions or report him, like bro, it ain't no laughing. It's like I'm about to be saying all kind of stuff about your mama. You said about my mama. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of because we both at work, so it ain't no he ain't about to kill me.
Hmm.
He just want to be able to talk crazy to me in front of people.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I'm about to be saying some wild stuff. We both be saying some crazy stuff about each other's mama.
yeah.
That's what it's just gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, I feel that though because we do gotta. That is being 40. It is a different game than because there's a lot of stuff that don't bother me like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, it really just don't.
Right,
Because it's like if you
right.
don't, if you're not touching me or my loved ones, it's like, man,
You
I ain't gonna lie.
disturbing
I
my
don't care.
peace or my
Yeah,
money. That's
yeah, I'm trying to
that's
tell
two
you,
things
man.
don't mess with my peace or my money. We good.
It's stuff that used to bother me that now I'd be like, man, I'm so much older. Like I ain't thinking about that, man.
And the danger we used to
Mm,
run to.
yeah,
Crazy.
right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because of somebody said something.
It's back to the point where you hear shots and you run towards the shots.
Yeah,
just just to be
yeah.
nosy.
Somebody over there shooting. Oh,
Yeah.
they shooting, y'all. Let's go see. Like, nah, man. But yeah, but back to it, like we were saying though, I guess the things people can do. What would you say to a person who they do struggle with that? Like, because I know somebody like that struggle with maybe somebody saying something to them, or I'm gonna tell what I would do. But say somebody saying something to them at work, or somebody uh, maybe looking at them a certain way or something like that. What would you say to a person like that who struggle with that? Like they get in their emotions a little bit. Like, man, why people keep messing with me? You know what I'm saying? They be saying all kind of stuff.
Like
Man, yeah. What would you say?
you got a lot of personal work to do if somebody can talk you into putting you in a position to lose your life. If somebody can talk you in a position to where you can lose your job. If somebody can talk you like just with a couple of words, um,
Right.
you got a lot of personal work to do. Because like you probably need to go to therapy because you getting triggered. Like I said, like I get younger people, but older people is like you be getting triggered by regular shit. Like like like
I've seen it before. I'm like, man,
like you ain't been through nothing. Like this,
I've seen it.
it's not a
Yeah.
badge of honor to be like scrapping with 20-year-olds. You seen
All right. Who?
Baby Boy?
Yeah, yeah,
Just the way Vin Rames, how he moved around Jody.
yeah.
It was never up in your face. It's always catch you by surprise.
Yeah.
Because
Oh yeah, he did.
he moved well, you know,
Right.
and Jody just talking mess. You ain't gonna do this, blah 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 blah. Blah. Just kept talking, got behind him, mama.
Right.
Kate,
Right.
see, see, that's
Oh
how
yeah, that's
somebody
right. Call
wise.
for your mama.
But that's how somebody wise to handle it.
Yeah.
It's like you move to where you're in a position of advantage.
Right.
And like
Real
like I
talk.
said,
Yeah.
you want to maneuver that way, as opposed to, hey, here I'm coming. Hey, I'm gonna bring my gun.
Mm,
Be there at 6:25. All that stuff is like, well, you just giving up all your information, and like, nah, you have to maneuver wisely.
that's real, man. Yeah, it's so true. I know I would definitely tell that person to I think one thing about it is too that just how we said we got too much to live for. When you if you this age and that you're triggered by like emotionally to want to do something to somebody or something, I think you don't have much to like you don't have a life. You know how people say you like get a life. Like you don't have a life. If like I got too much to think about if I'm at work and somebody looking at me funny or talking about me, man, I'll be laughing right with them because I got all this other stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? I got too much, I got children. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got so much other stuff to take care of that that's not even, that's like, come on, man.
You know
You
how the
know,
song goes. My whole life is real.
my whole life is real, man. Yeah, morning, noon, and night is real.
Got all
Yeah,
types
man.
of bills.
Right.
I got Caesar got the feed with this.
They be needing
I got
shit.
I got ex-wife beefing this. That's how
Yeah,
Caesar get. Like, come on, man. It's like
real talk.
you want me to it's like you said, it's other stuff to do, bro.
Mhm.
And that's the thing. You got to test yourself, and a lot of times, like we said, in relationships, it's a constant test. You know,
Right.
um, not yelling, because your lady will push your buttons,
Oh yeah.
but not because like it's malicious, but sometimes it is. But you just gotta realize you have buttons in you vulnerable places. And I went to therapy before, and the therapist said that anger is a secondary emotion.
Mm.
You're only mad because you don't want to experience the real emotion. That's the reason why you're angry. So if you feel vulnerable, you feel angry just so you don't have to feel vulnerable. Or
Man.
if if you're ashamed, you'll rather feel um angry than feel ashamed. If you
Right.
if you're embarrassed, you'd rather feel angry than because anger is not a thing.
Right.
It's
No.
it shields you. But
Mm.
once you drop that anger pretense, and even with your girls, you're like, hey, that kind of hurt my feelings.
That's Man, I had to learn to say that. I really did. Yeah, I learned to say that. And I say that to anybody now.
Yeah.
But definitely you should say that to your spouse. But I say even using that surprisingly, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I worked around some young bucks and I was older. I was already I wasn't that old. I was probably like 28, 29, but they was like 19. I remember this one dude, he was like 19. Just what I was talking about, man. And 18, 19, he was going around roasting everybody. And then he was roasting me. I was like, dang, man, you like to hurt people's feelings and make them feel bad, man. Everybody else was trying to keep up with him, getting angry, getting mad because it was him and then like two other dudes. We was all working valet. I was like, man, you like to, I thought you was a cool dude. I didn't know you like to do that. And he was like, nah, I'm just messing with you, man. I was the only one, but he was like, man, you cool with me. I was like the only one he said that to. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny because most people would have met fire with that. And the thing about me was I really wasn't, just like I was saying, I had so much other stuff to focus on. My feelings wasn't even hurt. I just knew it didn't matter. I kind of felt like he ain't gonna do nothing. He just think that this is funny or something. You know what I'm saying? But some people just immediately it was just they was arguing and stuff and going in with him. But me and him was literally cool after that. But I'm just saying that much to say that
That's the power of being vulnerable.
yeah, it's like even somebody, and this is a big dude. This ain't no small guy. He was like a college basketball player. So, you know what I'm saying? Some people would think like, man, they all about to jump you now. Nah, they humans. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wouldn't come on, man, we could have got it in. You know what I'm saying? But uh I just knew kind of like, man, this is just some ghetto child, just like me, probably back in, you know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why you like hurting people's feelings, man?
You went to mute, big dog. You muted. It's muted. Well, while he getting that together, um, there we go. We back. You back.
I'm on there.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me
What?
see something.
It died or something?
I think it's gonna die on me, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, good. Okay, that's crazy, man.
Definitely can hear you.
But
But
yeah, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you gotta realize that we were just talking about the other day, like you gotta be real with yourself and you gotta be like, I like being scared to death. It's safer.
Wait, you like being scared to death?
Yeah. You gotta be real with yourself because it's safer than being brave.
Mm,
Your mind, that's why you don't we don't most times people don't take different routes home because
right,
your mind wants to not be surprised. So
right,
if you used to being scared to death, you don't want to be brave
right.
because you feel so comfortable being scared.
Mm,
So when you improving yourself, you're literally reaching places you've never been before. So
mm,
to get comfortable, you regress. Because
right,
we were just talking about the bro when got the ism, and I think he just feel more comfortable, and he got instead of pushing forward, he regressed.
right. Hey, hold on 1 second. I gotta hold on 1 second for me. I'm gonna just mute me, but go in though.
So and I had to come to that conclusion too. When you going like we be really really scared to death, and you really have to just be real with yourself and be like, like, dang, man, it's like I don't really want to try this new thing. I don't really want to move the way I want to move or anything like that. Oh, shoot, is he? Oh, yeah, he's both in there. Yeah. And that's that's just regression, and we just gotta keep it moving. So, another thing I want to talk about is um, you back?
Yeah. Woo. They be needing shit. They be needing shit, man.
Yeah.
Back calls. I would never usually do that, but you get the same call three, four times in a row. It's like, what the heck, man? Dang, where the fire at?
What you doing? You know, it's
Like, dang, I'm thinking going down, man. I'm like, yeah.
Nah.
But it was something else. Oh, I heard you say it's something else you wanted to touch on. What was it?
Did you have anything to add about being comfortable being staying who you are and not becoming something new?
Oh, like, at yes. Well, briefly, not nothing too deep. Just it's always time to change and improve and upgrade. You know what I'm saying? It's always time to change and improve and upgrade. We never have arrived. You know what I'm saying? It's never a point where, and that thinking like this has helped me so much because I used to be waiting for a time. Like, all right, I'm doing this. Let me do this. Let me do that, and then I could chill. Oh, okay, I can't chill. All right, let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do that, and then I can chill. Oh, I can't chill. No, okay. You know what I'm saying? Until I adopted the mindset of it's never gonna be time. Like you can preserve some chill time, but you always got something to do and you're always gonna upgrade. Now I actually do have time to chill sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can preserve chill time in your schedule. It's just like hitting the gym, like I was saying last week. If you when you develop that mindset, like I'm gonna be a part of the gym, working out, fitness lifestyle. It's not a thing of I'm gonna hit the gym and get fit and then I can stop going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way in life. Us being grown adult males, men, we gotta understand that when we are handling things as fathers and husbands, you this is just your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? This is just what you do. Now you can put aside some time to chill. Matter of fact, I say you better put aside some time to chill. But it's never gonna be a thing like, oh, I dinged the bell. All right. Oh yeah, I did everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's always time to upgrade.
Well,
It's the
especially if you're barely making it, you ain't never gonna be able to chill.
yeah. Oh no, yeah. You're right. You're right, man. Absolutely. Yeah.
That's above average thing to do. That's the
Hmm.
but some of those things you got to do is like, when you get paid,
Hmm.
get 10% of your check routed somewhere else that you don't even see it.
Right. Yeah.
I think the Bible says something like you got to hide the left hand from the right hand or the right hand from the left hand or whatever. Um, because if you wait, you're gonna spend that boy.
Right.
So as I said that to say is you got to have these processes that make you force you to be better. So
Mm.
you take it back, it's like it's processes that you um even exercise, like controlling yourself. That definitely help you control your emotions. Where
Right.
you,
Yeah.
where you pushing yourself and you see how far you can go.
Yep.
Um, like you said, clearly martial arts. And like you actually sit like not like actually sitting with yourself. and
Mm-hmm.
accepting who you are. Like
Right.
that's first of all, that's hard. So I'm not gonna sit up here
Yeah.
just be on some like yeah, like, because we who you are in your brain is not who we see.
Facts.
I'm gonna say that one more time. Who you are in your brain is not who we see. So
Man.
I only see DeMarcus behaviors. I don't know what the hell you thinking.
hmm Real
So
talk. Yeah.
you could be like, man, I meant to come through. I intended to come through. Look, I only see if you did or you didn't.
Yep. Yeah.
I know you
Man.
wanted to tell the truth. I only see if you lied or if you didn't lie.
Right.
So all that internal stuff that you expect other people to know and to understand, we don't. And don't expect nobody to guess.
Mm,
You know, my mom passed, and that's like after that, definitely
man.
nobody,
Yeah.
nobody,
hmm
nobody. Just do they expect you to do your job. And I don't think they be thinking like this is a mental health issue. It's like the struggles of being a man. I know it's hard, but that's why we train
Right.
and be real. It's like we talked about the other day. It's like when you rating your condition, you can't do it yourself.
When you what your condition?
Rating your condition.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Because you
Rating
gonna
it. Yeah.
lie. Can you run a mile? Or do you feel like you can run a mile? Those are two different things.
Yeah.
You handsome or you feel like you're handsome. You fit or you
Yeah.
feel like you fit. You got money or you feel like you got money.
Right.
Somebody else gonna have to diagnose you.
See, but when that, I'll say this though, when that self-love really kicks in, you don't even want to lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, like, you know that you, and what you just said, that people aren't looking at it how you see it in your head. They looking at it for the way it looked like. You know what I'm saying? So I take myself to the gym and see, can you run a mile under 15 minutes? Okay, can you do it under 12? And that's my standard. If you can't do it under 12, that's a problem. If you can't do it under 15, you, that's really a problem.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm
that's
saying?
walking.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, it's really a problem. But
That's
if you,
walking.
yep, and sometimes I can't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I cannot do it under 15. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I know you are not on point. You know what I'm saying? What you said about the handsome thing too. Sometimes you gotta know, you gotta know what you look like to people. You know what I'm saying? And it, it's like, I guess handsome could be objective, but you definitely can make yourself look better. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't have to look. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the opportunity to make themselves look appealing in a way. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to, some people might have to do this and some people have to do that. But it's like I said, if you really love yourself, you will stop lying to yourself. You know what I'm saying? This is really your chance to be honest when it comes to yourself, man.
And
Yeah.
this brother on the internet, his name is Mel Chesnick, Shabazz Allah. He
Yeah.
say, you either can do what's best for you or you can do what you want to do.
Come on.
And I'm just really understanding. I, it sounded good, but operationally, it means um, you can eat one meal a day or eat when you feel like it.
Right.
One is guaranteed to work. The
Hmm.
other one's not.
Right.
So just because you want to do something, that's when we was saying earlier, you're gonna have to check that at the door.
Mm.
Because in order to be successful in anything, requirements have to be met. And if you go on to something, I don't feel like I got to do that.
Mm.
I see that a lot of times with the brothers, with the women. Oh, I don't feel like I got to do that. I'm like, then you're just not getting them. It is what it is.
Right.
You know, I don't feel
That is so true, man.
I don't feel like I got to do
Yeah.
that. Then you're not getting no more money.
Yep.
I don't
That's
feel
the
like I
name of
can
the
do.
game. Yeah. It's like, man, that's what we do. Yeah.
So
Like,
we really be doing what we want to do. And I'm like,
hmm.
I do, and this I just bear witness to this lately. I want to do what I want to do so bad, but I'm not.
Hmm.
I'm not. I'm not.
That's real. When you get into the game of really just when you trying to get something done, you have to get the game on how people get it done. You know what I'm saying? You're a human. People do this to get it done. You know what I'm saying? I remember you said you're you're not wait, your problems aren't special.
No, you're special.
You're special, but your problem's not. You know what I'm saying? And that's true because when you approach a problem that people go through, this is what they did to get over the problem. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You're not above that, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, oh, you going to court for that? Oh, this is what people usually do. Nah, I'm gonna do what I want to do. All right. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
you better listen to somebody, man, because this is how it go. Like, oh man, I want the ladies. Okay, this is what people do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. All right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get paid. This
Right.
is what people do. I want to do what I want to do. All right. It's like, man, no matter what aspect of life, you had people that come before you to show you how it get done, how things get done. So
Like even having
yeah,
a white t-shirt,
yeah,
it make you look clean.
absolutely.
I don't want to. I'm like,
Hmm.
wear what you want to wear then. But
Yeah, right.
it's just not gonna make you
Hmm.
look that way.
It's true. Yeah, man, it's crazy because I used to think like that too. Like, man, I'm gonna be just do whatever I want, like wear what I want. And it's funny because you could wear something crazy, you know what I'm saying, and make a statement or something, but you have to take whatever result. You can't expect to have the results that people get for doing it the right way. You know what I'm
Hit or
saying? Like
miss.
they come out in some clean Air Force Ones with a white tee and some jeans or whatever. They come out with, I remember you was breaking that outfit down to somebody like dressing clean like that. Okay, it's such a typical um that is such a like universal clean look that it's like throwing out your fishing rod and just
Yeah.
catching as many fish as you can. Where you spiking your hair up and dyeing it all blue, you know what I'm saying? And wearing a crazy shirt. I've never did nothing like this, but wearing some crazy pants, leather pants with you might pull, I ain't gonna lie, you might pull somebody now.
It's,
You know what I'm saying?
it's hit or
Some
miss.
girl might like that. Yeah, but it's just you
Hit or
not,
miss.
and it's hit or miss, and everything is really a numbers game at the end of the day. In that world, it's
In
gonna
all
be a
worlds.
numbers game. Yeah,
In
yeah,
all
yeah, yeah. In all worlds, real talk. It's a numbers game. So it's like you plan to. I want this specific one that likes this. It's like, all
you,
right, you know
you
what I'm saying? Do that if you want, but
you taking yourself from an
yeah,
80% chance to a 20% chance. Like,
right.
why would you? But it's like I was listening, it's like the mathematics.
Hmm.
Like, you have to submit to the mathematics.
Absolutely.
Now, again, I want to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't get success when I do what I want to do.
Right.
I get success when I submit to the mathematics.
Right.
And
Hmm.
like I said, it make you feel weird doing. It's like I said, it's like it make you feel weird doing what's best for you.
Right.
And then he was talking about Mel Chesnick was talking about relationships. He said you you can have a good relationship when both of y'all do what's best for the relationship. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Real talk. Yeah.
So that means if I gotta take one if it's best for the relationship, it is what it is.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
we both doing what's best for the relationship.
Yeah.
And it can work that way. But if I'm doing what's best for the relationship and you doing what you want to do, that ain't gonna work.
Man, come on. Come
Or,
on now.
or,
Yeah.
or she doing what's best for the relationship and I'm
That
doing what
don't
I
work.
want to
Yeah.
do. It's not gonna
Not
work.
it's not gonna work. You know, you gotta that's some people be like, man, you gotta have a and I ain't talking about finances, but they be like 50-50, like just effort. Man, they gotta be 100% your effort and 100% of your effort. You know what I'm saying? That love gotta be real, man. You know, putting that 100% effort on
In a
both
mathematical
sides.
way.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, wait, mathematical way, what you mean?
The game is a mathematical way.
Hmm.
Um, it it ensures success as your skill level rises.
Yeah.
Musashi said, "One of the secrets to life is everything is difficult at first."
Right.
So that's why I was saying earlier. A lot of times we not really. It's like when Jesus said, "Be ye renewed by the transform, by be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind." Um, we don't allow our mind to be renewed because we keep doing what we want to do.
Right.
So if you learn, like I said, if you learn the game, but you still want to be, that's why I said, like, you scared to death and you still want to be safe there. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a bad guy if I do that. I'm gonna hurt her
Yeah.
feelings if I do that. Or I'm gonna hurt my feelings if I do that.
Right.
And then what your parents say? It's like, you know what? This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you because they true to the game.
That's real.
They tell you
Yep, they gotta stick to the script. Yeah.
they tell you
Yeah,
it's gonna
man.
hurt me. Like they don't want to.
They don't even want to do it, but they gotta stick to the script.
Yeah.
They like, dang, man, what people do when this happens? Ah, shoot, man, get ready for a whooping. Like, like that's the rules. I ain't come on, man. This is not a special situation. This been happening. You know what I'm saying? That's the rules. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stick to the script, you know. And that's half of a lot of problems that we have is we don't want to stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're supposed to do in this situation. You
Do what
gonna
you
do
want
it?
to
Like, nah, I'm gonna do what I want, man. It don't sit right with me. I don't feel like this. It don't matter if it sit right with you. This is what you gotta do.
I shouldn't have to do
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. Real talk.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
man.
But that was it took me I
Mm,
actually heard that like probably like 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. I just and it made sense to me, but I didn't
mm.
operationalize it in my brain. It's like it's really, bro, it's really just like you said, just like sticking to the script and doing what the rules call for.
That's it. Yep, that's how you survive.
That's how you win.
Yeah,
You can
that's
do
how
what
you
you
win
want to
and
do and
survive. Yeah.
survive. But we trying to win and thrive and get so far ahead. Like you talking about chilling, it's like, man,
Mm,
if you make enough money, like can you those people to make $1 million, they make $83,000 a month, man.
yeah.
That's 20 grand a week.
Real talk.
And
Okay.
That's not impossible, but like we talked about, that's impossible to do. Trading time for money.
Right.
I don't know no job that paid 20 grand a week. No,
Right.
football,
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah. One of those entertainment jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
was at the
real,
Cam
man.
Newton show. He said he got his first check. It was $729,000.
Who did? Who was
Cam
that?
Newton.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said his first check was
Ooh-wee.
$729,000. He said he was getting that per week.
Yeah, that's winning. Yeah, man. That's winning right there, man.
I got
Man.
$729.
Right. Jeez. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But I don't, you know what, man? I don't know if people can survive, though. Like, even if they don't stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? Eventually,
I mean,
maybe they can survive, but yeah, I guess so.
you're not gonna, because it's like a video game. It's like you can stay in a level all you want, but if you
Yeah.
want to beat the level, you're gonna have to find a shovel, dig the hole, and hit the person over the head with it to get to the next level. Now, you can survive on a level all the way. You can survive, but if it's getting to the next level,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't want to get to the next level,
Mm.
they just want to survive. So if you get into the next, oh man, they had Neo, because my wife was like, my wife was talking about it. She's like, dang, Neo kissing three women now? Yeah, because I'm like,
Ne
'cause he just
the
got,
singer?
yeah, he just got divorced because he was like, monogamy ain't for me, or whatever.
Yeah.
And now he got him three girlfriends.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, that's funny to me because what happened to Miss Independent?
Right.
That's why you love her.
Yeah.
So
But you don't think they independent though?
no, nah. It's if you got three chicks, they depended on you. I mean,
All right, I guess.
that that's but that's okay.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, when you got because the power balance is like I'm clearly the center here,
yeah.
but the way we do westernized um marriages, the woman has the power.
Mm,
You know, I do like what Kevin Samuel said. He said, rest in peace. Um,
yeah.
he said, men have access to marriage, but women have access to sex.
Mm.
But we giving up both of those to women now.
Hey,
But when you
man,
real,
that's true. Yeah.
because I gotta ask you to get married if we want to be married, and you're gonna have to let me smash if we want to have sex. So it's like
Mm,
it's a power dynamic there.
right.
But we so savage that we ignore the rules and
Yeah.
do what we want to do.
Yeah. Nah, that's true. It's funny because I'm thinking about that though. It's like I want to say if men don't stick to the script, then that's true. You know what I'm saying? The access to marriage and sex. But if you stick to the script of the game, you still have access, of course, to the marriage part, at least.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because just saying that to say it's like who wouldn't want to marry the man? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like if a lot of us is just not, you know, you're not that man, you're not the guy. It's like, you know, you're right. But stick to that script.
Work on yourself so you can stick to the
Yeah.
script. And I know
Mhm.
that it's like it's not in you at first. Sometimes
Mhm.
it got to work on you before it work for you.
Real talk.
So a lot of times it
Mm-hmm.
ain't done working on you. So that's why even when I was learning it, I just kept doing it because I'm like, I know this works.
Right.
Because a lot of times when something's not working for you, people switch out. Like, oh, this not working. Let me go try something else.
Yeah.
But if it's down to its nature, it ain't nothing else.
Yeah.
Because we so like we talked about, man, we so savage that we don't want to follow the rules. It's like I want it. You want to come into the dojo and put a black belt on.
Yep.
You gotta get that white belt.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't able to do all of advanced movement yet. And I know
Right.
you see people on YouTube doing it, and they doing all this black belt stuff. And you could find a challenge where they doing white belt stuff.
Yep. Or yellow belt. You got to
And you
strive to be a yellow before you could be a black. Like, man, you ain't even, you know what I'm saying? You gonna skip all the belts.
pretty
If you pay,
much,
if you come in there and just throw on the belt, the yellow belt gonna kick, man, he gonna beat your tail, man.
yeah, man.
He gonna whoop you.
I saw this one guy. He just came in and he started doing the black belt stuff, and he was when I said like, bro, that's
Yeah, that's an anomaly, man. It's
yeah.
rare. That's
Or it's a
not,
setup.
yeah. It's a what?
It's a setup to sell a class.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you how to be a black belt in 90 days. Like it's
Yeah.
a setup, man.
And
In
you gotta
30
go through them
days.
steps, man.
You're gonna be doing the urban you're gonna be doing that urban survival thing.
Right. Real talk, man.
You're gonna be just like that guy. Let me show you this 18 hit combo. So
Right. Talking about you can snatch the gun. Like, bro, you about to get got,
right.
man. But yeah, I gotta. Yes, indeed, man. What time? Gotta head up off here in a second. But man, please like and subscribe and share. Hit that share button and help us out. You know. Bling. Some people say it's a bell button. I guess I ain't never paid attention to it. Hit a bell button too. You know what I'm saying? But oh yeah, I'm Brother DeMarcus signing off.
My brother Cleve. Peace.
All right, peace, y'all.